Hello guys, welcome to my new video, and today we're gonna do something really exciting, but like really exciting, because today we're gonna look for my next eventer. But as you guys know, I already have 3 horses. One of them is Autumn. You can see her right behind me. She's my pony. I mostly do just hunter shows with her, stuff like that. Not really competing high in eventing or anything like that. Then I have Fire. Fire is my Arabian. With Fire I do eventing, but I can't do every single show with her because that will just be too much for her. And I don't wanna over push her, if you get what I mean. And then I also have June, but June is more my dressage horse. She likes jumping, but she just prefers dressage a lot. So I don't wanna like force her into jumping or anything like that. So that's why I decided this is the perfect timing for me to get like another horse. So I gonna look at 4 horses today. But yeah, so I'm looking for my next like eventer. I'm really grateful that I can even just like afford to buy these horses. I'm really grateful for that. But yeah, I'm looking for maybe a little bit of a younger horse. I don't mind training with the horse a little bit more because, as I already said, I still have Fire. With Fire I also do some eventing. But yeah, let's just go. So this absolutely stunning girl is Mystic. She is exactly within my budget, so that's really good. I'm not gonna film too much of the warm up because you guys probably don't really care about that. But she was really great in the warm up. We just did a little bit of trot, then we did a little bit of canter, and she was absolutely amazing. So we just went back to trot. After that we started jumping. What she also did like really well. She was sometimes a little bit that she was like rushing to the jump, but I don't mind training a little bit more with the horse I get. She was very spooky though. It's like just jumped. She was so scared of it, but her owner said she did jump that jump before, but that she sometimes just gets scared of things, which I get. I have an Arabian myself. They can sometimes be a little bit dramatic. So yeah, I don't really mind that, but it can be a problem if I'm gonna like ride her on a competition. Um, so like we were stuck on this fence for really long, but eventually she did go over it, what was really well done of her. But yeah, she was a really great jumper and she did do her best, but she was just so incredibly spooky. Like, I don't have everything on camera, but she spooked so much, even during the warm up. But yeah, so that was Mystic. I did absolutely love riding her. So this gorgeous horse is the next horse we're gonna try out. His name is Apollo. He's a stallion. He's a little bit above my budget, but that doesn't really matter. I'm trying to stay under 10,000 Jorvik shillings, But if he's really cool, then I'm willing to go a little bit over budget. When I got here, he was already tacked up, which is a little bit like I normally would like to tack up myself just so I can see how they are with that, if they're sweet, if they are girth, sour, stuff like that. But yeah, that doesn't really need to matter because I can do it again. Just come again and then maybe tack him up. But yeah, so we started to jump. He was really strong, like really strong. I was struggling just to like get him over the jumps in normal speed and not having him to go like 110 kilometers per hour. Um, but yeah, he did have a lot of scope though. Like, look how he's flying over the jumps. He was just like when I was over the jumps, just felt like you were flying over them, and it was amazing. But he was so strong. Like, I couldn't feel my hands at the end anymore. Like, my arms were pulled out of my body. But yeah, I did really enjoy riding him, and he's really pretty, I gotta admit. But that was it for Nacho. Let's get to the next one. So as you can see, I'm on a new horse right now. This is Mouse. He's quite young still and not that tall actually. To be honest, I quite like short horses. He is also just under my budget. It doesn't like 500, but that's nothing, and he's just under my budget, so that's amazing. He is quite young and a little bit green though, but I don't mind like working with the horse for a little bit longer before I can actually compete, because at the moment I don't have like a project horse or anything like that. I'm looking to start doing that again, but behind the scenes I'm already busy with like a really big project, so I just don't have the time for that. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, I absolutely loved him. He wasn't that strong and he had a lot of scope. He sometimes was a little bit unbalanced going to the jumps, but that's also just probably because he's really young and quite inexperienced. He has done some competitions, I heard. I also got to take him up with, he was really sweet with. He was just looking the entire time. He was very intrigued by everything that I was doing, and I absolutely loved everything about him. He is just a little bit green, as I already said, but that's something we can train. I don't know how long that will take with him. So yeah, as you guys probably already saw, I forgot to record like half of it. So you can see me here just doing some dressage with her. She was really great at dressage, like really great. After that we just tried some jumping, stuff like that. She went really well over the jumps, but I could really notice about her that she really was more of a dressage horse. She liked the jumping, but it wasn't like she had scope, but it wasn't like, yeah, if you get what I mean. I did really like her, and she jumped really nicely, but she's just more of a dressage horse, I think. So yeah, I don't want to push her into anything. So that was it for today. I tried a lot of horses, like, well, not that much, there were four, but like, in my mind, there were a lot of horses, okay? Don't judge. But I really liked all of them actually. It's gonna be quite a hard choice because like we had Aurora, she was a little bit more of like a dressage horse. Then we also had Mouse. He was quite green, but I did really like him. We also had Apollo. He had so much cope, but he was really strong though. We also had Mystic. She was really pretty. Like, actually, I think maybe one of the prettiest we tried today. But yeah, beauty doesn't say everything. Of course, I know that. I'm not just gonna buy a horse because I think it's pretty. Well, but yeah. I also really liked her, but she was so incredibly spooky. And sometimes she just found the jump so scary that she just refused to go over it like multiple times. And in a competition that isn't always that handy, well, it's never really handy if you have a really spooky horse. Um, but yeah, I think I'm gonna have quite a hard time deciding what horse I'm gonna pick. Well, I kind of have an idea, but also kind of not. So yeah, we'll just see. But anyway, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!